Hello and welcome to Goodwood. In today's video we're going to show you how to drive the perfect lap of this iconic circuit. Why? Because on the 5th of October we're going to be right back here for the German Car Festival, and this is where you can too put your car through its paces on this famous tarmac. That's right, if you've got a German car, a full UK driving licence and a ticket to the German Car Festival, you can take your car out on this iconic circuit for just £175 for a morning or afternoon session, or £335 if you want to do the full day. Morning sessions will run from 9 till 12, the afternoon sessions will be from 2 till 5, and the all-day sessions will run from 9 till 5, only stopping for 2 hours between 12 and 2. Now there's only going to be 10 cars allowed out on the circuit at one time, which is great for the driver, but it also means space is very limited. So make sure you book yours in advance, and the link to that is in our description, or up here. Now I'd love to say that I'm qualified to give you the perfect lap of Goodwood, but I'm not. Someone who is, however, is Laura Tillett from Tillett Racing Seats, and you're actually coming to the German Car Festival, aren't you, on the 5th of October?
Yes, yeah, we'll be here.
Now Laura, what have you done in your past, your racing credentials?
So I started racing when I was 11, so from a really young age, and then right up to World Championship level in karting, through to single-seaters, and I've raced the likes of Max Verstappen, Alex Albon, so have got some great experience with some fantastic drivers. Wow, so you've actually taken on Max? Yes, yeah. You pull any overtakes on him? Well, I'd like to say that. He was in the junior class, but yes, no, he was a fantastic racer even then, and I've learned a lot from him as well. He's a good driver. He is a good driver. Right, the car we're going to be using today is actually your brother's M4, and he's very nervous about that, isn't he? So yeah. You're just about to head out and do some sighting laps, and then you're going to put me in the passenger seat and we're going to talk you through each corner. So also you're coming to the German Car Festival, as we just previously mentioned, and you're going to be bringing loads of your seats along. Yes. For people to try out and demo. And today you're actually going to be testing these ones, is that right? Yeah, so these came out last year. We're developing them for the BMW. We've done the same for Porsche as well. So we're actually going to be testing them today, seeing how they do on track, and yeah, bringing them to the festival in October. Brilliant, and they are absolutely gorgeous, and of course they match the other parts of the carbon in this BMW. Yeah, and we've got the custom panel set as well, so it's BMW spec. It's gone down really well. We've had a lot of sales on this spec, so yeah. And they're surprisingly comfortable. Yes, so we've designed them around the shape of the body, the natural form of the body. So when you sit in them, your spine naturally positions itself correctly. And we don't rely on foam like other manufactured seats, because foam compresses. So when you're driving, especially on track, you want to be supported as securely as possible. So yeah, that's what we specialise in. Brilliant. So Laura, out of this amazing old school circuit, what would you say are the most tricky sections, and what are your sort of tips for getting it right? So I think the last sector is pretty hard, basically because if you get the chicane wrong, then you've got this whole sector which is slow, because you want to get a good exit which allows just the run and momentum of the car all through this first sector. So yeah, it all starts from here into Woodcote. It's a very quick left-right. You want to brake straight, so making sure that the car is in between both corners. So you don't want to aim for either apex, you want to basically straight line the braking. Get the braking done nice and straight, get the exit, but then here into the chicane is very, very crucial that you're thinking of the exit and not the entry. So you're better sacrificing a little bit of entry to make sure that you get a nice straight line exit, so then you get your foot down and get the exit down that straight. It will save your bacon all the way through this next half. You're just doing that to make your brother nervous. So right now we're going up to Madwink. Yeah. Nice braking zone here, nice and straight line. Yeah. Again, as the corners, you're under braking, you're under turn load throughout the corners, so you want to make sure your braking is all done in a nice straight line. Okay. And then the next one's Ford Water. Yeah. You're on an apex nice and late, get a nice drive off the corner. There's not a lot of tight corners here, so you just got to keep momentum going. Yeah, so
like quite a quick lap. And then I think we're just heading in. This is St Mary's, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's
Tightens right up here. It's probably the slowest part of the track, other than the chicane, obviously, which is one particular slow. But here as well, you can see the camber of the surface change. So you've got to be careful, obviously, how you apply the throttle on a condition like today as well when it's wet.
We're just heading into Levant, Florida, and then that's just before we head out onto Levant Straight. As you say, it's a real technical circuit.
Yeah, you feel the car moving as you put the throttle in as well. Because it's obviously, the car is just sliding across these quick corners, there's no real stop. So braking a straight line, even though the corner here bends.
Yeah. So braking a straight line from Woodcote and then...
Yeah. Then it's kind of like a late apex again. And then as we come into the chicane, you really want to think about the exit here.
Yeah.
So probably lose a little bit on the entry to make sure that you've got a nice straight car on the exit, because it tightens up so much on the exit. Get a bit of wheel spin on that paint.
And then that is a lap of Goodwood. So there we have it. That's how to drive the perfect lap of Goodwood. I want to say thank you to Laura for showing us all the correct lines around this amazing circuit.
No worries.
And if you want to put this into practice, make sure to book your tickets for the German Car Festival on the 5th of October and get out on track. And you can also go and see Tillett Racing Seats. And remember, if you enjoyed this video, to like, subscribe and share.